certainly a bit different from the last time I came down. I'm back down the Windmill allotments in Bobber's Mill, or the Windmill Gardens, a community garden. Let's try and find Tracy, find out what's happening. It's a few months since I was down here, good while. Oh, that's the pond, looks a lot different. Well, black currants, of course they are. Slightly bitter. Try another one. Look at those. Well, that was sweeter. Strange, isn't it? You can pick sort of wild fruit. Sometimes it's bitter, sometimes it's strange. Oh, what's that? Oh, the bit of a patio area. Don't know if I've noticed that before. Bridge, famous bridge with no water. Well, not yet anyway.
Try and get Mike.
It's certainly changed down here from when I last came down, what, 13-14 weeks ago. Look at all this growth. Wow, what have we got here? Look at that. The golden egg. Well, it's obviously not an egg. Same colour though. Well, same colour as the yolk.
Looking at that big one, yeah. It's just a big increase. Yeah. The one that comes from the head. The other one comes about balanced in the tree.
It was overcast earlier. I've taken my coat off and my hat off. It's I'm sweating a bit now. Yeah, I think the sun will be out shortly. I know it doesn't look like it's going to rain anyway. Right, let's try and find Tracy. Got to be around here somewhere.
Where would you like me?
Oh, here she is.
Hello.
Lady herself.
Hi.
Hi
Nice
up,
to
Tracy.
see you.
So, what's been? Oh, you look
Should
busy
we take
with
a
that.
seat?
Yeah.
Well, we've got new benches, so it's very exciting.
Oh, these new?
No, they're here.
Oh, I saw those. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got some new benches to put together.
So what's happening then, Tracy? It's a few weeks
Yes.
since I've been down.
It is. I'm just checking because we're supposed to be having some picnic benches delivered, and they're supposed to call me before they come so we can let them in.
Oh,
But they haven't arrived yet. Yes. But yeah, there's been a little bit of funding appeared for us to do things to make it more comfy for people to sit down and make the kitchen a bit nicer. So that'll be good.
That's nice.
Yes. So very excited about that. and everything's growing. I mean, everything's growing like mad.
I know, I've just had a look.
Yeah.
Everywhere is green.
Isn't
you can hardly
it?
see the soil.
Did you see the Calibrees? We're very excited about the Calibrees.
Purple.
No, the green big broccolis.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, maybe.
Before, yeah.
Yeah. We've got obviously the beans are all doing beautifully, and the sweet corn's coming along, and there's a few pumpkins happening, and loads of courgettes.
And you've got a few more people down here than
Yeah, we have.
seen
It's
before.
improving. Yeah, gradually. I mean, as always, we're a little tucked away, but yes, it's been good actually. We had 30 for dinner last week. Obviously, slightly less good weather, but still nice, you know. Yeah, there's people doing yoga at the moment, and people having a lot of fun. Yeah.
Can you explain about that? Because obviously it's an allotment, but it is a community
Yes.
allotment.
It
so
is.
It involves a community in various
Yes.
ways.
So we've got funding to have food actually probably almost until March. So you can come and get food on a Thursday, usually about 12:30. And if people in the community are interested as well, then they are invited to come and help our cooks to do the cooking and bring their own recipes, which is lovely. And then we've got yoga at the moment. It's not going to go for many more weeks, but we've got yoga for a couple more weeks in chairs, so
Yeah.
that it's a nice easy way of doing it. And our yoga teacher's lovely, so
Yeah, I
it
know,
all
I've
works
met
very
her,
well.
she
Yeah, it's
is,
really lovely.
Yeah.
And it's doing people a lot of good, because obviously we're aware that quite a few of the people who come here have got aches and pains and issues, and it's nice to be able to help them do something for themselves.
Of course, once they learn about it in the chair,
Yeah.
they can then
Yeah,
continue
absolutely.
at home, can't they?
But the way, as a community garden, the way that we like to do things is everybody tells us what they're in the mood for and gives us ideas. So quite a lot of what's happened here is because people have said, oh, it'd be really nice to do that. So the bean arch was that idea, and that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
So that the beans actually go over the path and give us more room. We've had people do some of the artwork because they like the idea. There's a guy who's come wanting to do pinhole cameras, and he's put pinhole cameras up everywhere.
Okay.
And that's been fabulous. And what we grow as well is based on what people want to eat, so that's nice too.
Alright, let's go and have a look at the famous polytunnel.
Infamous.
Infamous.
It's been a funny year, actually. It has.
It looks a lot. Have you had a bit of a clear up? It looks
Yes, we've got rid of a lot
a
of
lot
stuff.
cleaner.
Ah,
Yeah.
thank you. Well, no, partly though it's
A lot
because-
less busy than it
It's
was.
because obviously a lot of the plants we raised that were on here are now out planted, you see.
Yeah.
But it's been a funny year. I think it got too hot for tomatoes at one point, because a lot of people saying their tomatoes are late this year, but they were flowering, so I think maybe the flowers were there but they didn't turn into tomatoes. Maybe
I had a problem with the
Yeah.
tomatoes, and it was, I mean, my front window, which is where they were, it's full on sun,
yes.
so I did have to keep moving them, but I didn't
Yes.
get a massive crop.
But people who were growing outside have had a great year.
Okay.
So I'm interested to see, maybe we should do more outdoor growing of tomatoes, but clearly we don't know what weather we're going to get in any
No.
one year, and it can be ridiculously weird now. There's not a pattern like there used to be. We still, are able to grow all kinds of things, but this year as well we think we've got red spider mite issues. So we've just treated this area for red spider mite and a bit of that area as well, because the cucumber and the melon especially were just not doing very much, and they're looking a lot happier now, so fingers crossed. The aubergine as well, so we've used nematodes, so you'll
Used
see
what?
nematodes.
What are they?
well, they're not toads. It sounds like they are, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
They're little critters that get inside the things you don't like, and they hurt them. So
Is
they'll
that
stop
those
it.
here?
So that's actually vermiculite that it came with, and there might be some within that.
Oh right,
So
okay.
you spread it and you sprinkle it like salt, and it's got
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in. But you can see how it looks at the bottom. But the new growth's a lot happier, so it probably means that there was red spider mite at the bottom. But it's certainly an issue in a polytunnel quite often that it gets, if it gets hot and dry, they'll have a field day, and you don't really see them, and they're not even red most of the time. So it says they're red spider mite, but they're misbilled. They go red at the end of the season, but you'll see them because they make webs all over the end of the plants usually once they get going.
Right.
And then you see little dots
I've
on the
seen
webs.
that, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's all sorts of things. Once you've been using a polytunnel for a while, you do tend to end up potentially with a few issues.
They come in and squat, do they?
Well, partly it's because we like to plant it in the winter as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So that means that there'll be a potential haven for things. So some people, they'll clear theirs out completely in the winter. We're trying to grow things we can eat in the winter as well. But we'll see how we do. I mean, it's the first time doing melons, so it's interesting to see if that actually does anything. This polytunnel doesn't actually run as hot as you'd think a lot of the time. And I'm growing melons in other polytunnels in other places that are huge now, but this one is just sat there. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But you know, the fact the cucumber's now looking very healthy is reassuring. So hopefully that'll go well.
And what have we got here that's soon be ready to go in?
So we've got cabbages basically and some lettuce.
Okay.
And we're putting them in root trainers to see if we can get a nice root going before we plant them.
What's a root?
A root trainer. The idea of it is that you can open it like that.
Oh, that's a novel idea.
Yeah, and it means that you don't disturb them getting them out the pots.
No.
And they also get a nice deep root. So if you have a deep root, that's much
They're just
better
like
for
long
them.
plugs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which you've got sort of access to.
Because a lot of things don't work so well. Oh, hello, nice to see you, Drew. So that's where we're at. But we shall see how that goes. Really, the benefit is that a deep root run will just mean that they don't run out of pot space quite as quick. Because obviously a lot of things like a much deeper root than we give them in a pot, and then it winds round and round. And then it sometimes doesn't go out of that pattern. But these, in theory, they can get a nice, a lot of roots going, and because it's open at the base as well, we can put it on. See, we've got a mat, capillary mat, that can take moisture in, but not leave them drowning. So hopefully we're all good. Yeah, we're not like a commercial operation, but we do try and do a few fun tricks.
Well, you're not doing bad, are you?
Well, we're getting there. We're getting there. We try and have plants like mint and basil and things like that in front of our tomatoes as well, to make more use of the space, and also to bring in beneficial insects. So all these lovely basils, very nice.
I had a look at your sort of, what do you call it, an extension, down the over the bridge.
Oh yeah.
No, the other bridge earlier.
Yes.
So you know where the two chairs are? Is that yours? Is that just to keep people out?
That's all out. That's because it's not really very safe at the moment. It needs more work in it.
I didn't go in.
Yeah, we call that bit windy bottoms that you can get into. Yes, that bit's our most recent acquisition. So the area before it is really now almost in the situation where we want it. We've planted quite a lot of things, but we're not aiming to really use it like an allotment as much as a garden that maybe has some fruit trees, but it's mostly done for the wilderness bit. Yeah. And the very bottom is more wild again. But we're hopeful that we'll be having a forest school going in the bit with the willow and the big pond.
It's quite strange when you think about it, because people always say, "Oh, I've got my name down for an allotment, I can't find one," and there you've got people
Right, so the reason that those aren't wanted is because they flood in the winter.
Oh, right.
And when I say flood in the winter, I mean they're pretty much underwater.
Right, right, okay.
Which doesn't bother us too much.
No.
But obviously it's not ideal for other people. So for us, we've manipulated the levels a little bit by bringing soil out of a pond and then raising the level around and having a raised path. And last year I think is one of the wettest ones we'll get for a while, and that managed to stay above water, so we're hopeful. But the other bits, yes, they flood a lot, so that was problematic for people and they just weren't keen.
Yeah, well, nice to have a catch up, Tracy.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've got plenty to do.
I have. Well, we're hopefully about to eat in a moment, so you're most welcome to stay if you want to. The food we have is absolutely gorgeous.
I know. Please do lead the way.
I will, thank you. Let's go this way. Oh. There we go. Do you know about this stuff? That's Siberian kiwi fruit.
Oh.
And they don't have furry skins, so you just eat the whole thing. This isn't as big as it's going to get yet, so they get the size of a grape, a good sized grape, and they are one of the nicest things we have. They're really sweet when they're ready, but they're not ready probably for another month.
I always assumed kiwi fruits would need a hot...
Yeah, no, these are
climate.
Siberian kiwi fruit, so I'm assuming they grow even colder than we have it, yeah.
Yeah. It's been quite blustery today, so I couldn't get the drone up, but I have had some food. Well, you saw my plate, and helped to put together a bench, and as if by magic the bench has appeared. That just leaves me to say, as always, please do like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends about it, it really helps the channel, and we're right near to the 1,000 mark, so somebody tells me. Nearly on 1,000 subscribers. That just leaves me to say, as always, please do like, share and subscribe. Tell your friends about it as well, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Right, off home now for a well-deserved cup of Yorkshire tea.